almost forgot to unmute myself there. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing very well this evening. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pearl. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Luminous. Success. Remember to unmute ourselves. Hello, Post. Special shout-outs to Post for getting here first and getting the best seat in the house. Have I missed one? Hello, Commodores. I think I've got everyone there. Hopefully, if I've missed your name off somehow because I have only got one eye right now, then I hope you're all doing wonderful this evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm better than I look. It's just a costume. But, second body, actually. It's, we use this one for calibration, but I can assure you I'm perfectly fine despite the big, shaded hole in my face. How many things am I holding up? Is this one of those captures? I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2. 2 for the number of levels that Fog the Jam has. That's my guess. Oh, yes, I just realised as well. Correct? Oh, awesome, we'll take that. We will take that. Yeah, so, of course, guys, I realise I forgot about this as well. The emotes are going to be a bit funky today because of how the lighting's set up in our chat box tonight. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's just, this is probably going to be either today or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to take down the Halloween costume decorations yet. I only really used them last stream and this stream, and I don't know, I kind of like them. I feel like it'd be a shame to take them down so early. Maybe I'll just ride the week out with the costume on for now. I mean, it's not like we get many chances to wear it, you know? Then guess what I'm going as for Halloween? I'm gonna guess you're going as an Amogus. That's my guess. Amogus. Probably wrong, but that's what I'm gonna go. Donkey Kong. I'll stick for... Oh, okay. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're having a great evening today. I hope everyone's having a great evening today. Have you guys got any plans for Halloween this year? I don't really do much, to be honest. Over here, Halloween is a thing, but it's in my area. It's not really something that I've ever really done much of, to be honest. So it's kind of exciting getting a chance to celebrate it online like this, you know, vicariously, if you will. My plans for tomorrow are... What are my plans for tomorrow, actually? Oh, right, of course. We have the... I believe there's a new patch for Final Fantasy 14 coming out, so I'm going to be taking care of that. Spooky, scary skeletons. Nice. If you're just watching someone stream tomorrow, I'm wearing a cosplay. Fair. Dr. Leon, welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Hope everyone's having a great evening tonight. We're getting extra spooky emotes due to the terrifying hue shifting. I'm gonna try and guess Boss Hunter. Something funny first time message I ran out of funny. That is fair. The funny supply can be in short supply this time of year. I hope you're doing well though. Had a nickel because I made that joke. Yeah, of course, I'm all decorated for the occasion. But yeah, happy Halloween to everyone. However you're going to be celebrating it this year, whether you're going out somewhere, having a party, or just hanging out with your favourite streamers, whoever they may be. Let's try this. Yeah, I'm finally getting the hang of being able to parse people's names at a glance. Hope you're doing well. Everyone's doing well now. Wait, doesn't this first time know with most piss colours? It does. It does. So because I wanted to try and make less work for myself, rather than make a new chat box that has orange on it, I just hue shifted it, which does have the side effect of making all of Yomi's emotes go bright yellow. So even though Yomi is here, we can still poke fun at her and call her a piss tuber. There we go. Seeing one of 2 secret Halloween secret screenings at Cineworld tomorrow. All I know is that both of them are classic horror movies and are too close together with the start of music. Ooh, well, I hope you enjoy them. I'll admit, I am really bad with horror. I do not cope well with horror. I guess the closest you could say to horror movies that I've seen would be the Alien series. But I don't know. I guess they are horror, but I don't really consider Alien horror, you know? It's strange. I don't consider it horror, but I can't really articulate a reason why it shouldn't be horror. It definitely is horror. I just don't know why I don't think it is. It's your best colour shade. Okay, Miss Gorge, I hope you're doing well. Would you say Yomi is pissed off? Nice, nice. Quick intro because the light. Boss hunter, writer, gamer, class 3 monster lover. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening. So, tonight, guys, we're going to be playing a game that I'm actually... This is one of my weird exceptions where this game is very much horror. This is definitely horror. But I love this game, even though I don't do horror normally. I think because it's so... The game mechanics are so, well, gamey. It's not very, like, jump scare. So I think that's why I kind of cope with it very well. Hey, have you seen the costume of the Sea of Thieves? I never looked into that one. I don't think I actually have anything that can play it, because if I remember correctly, that's an Xbox exclusive, and I only have... Oh. Okay, that's that. Understood. Yeah, I only have what's the one I'm looking for here? A PlayStation. See if these nuts fit in your mouth. Got on. Yeah, you got it. Hold on. Not even bad. See if these is the same. Oh, okay. So yeah, the message you're saying, some people playing it on YouTube. This game has been in early access for quite a while. I think I bought early access to this game 2 years ago, and there was quite a big stretch of time between having any updates for it. I think they had like an update last October, and I think then one in December, and then that's kind of it. But the game is now officially out. So as well as being out on Steam, if this game does seem like something you'd be interested in and you'd like to try it for yourself, you can get it on Steam, you can get it on Nintendo Switch, and I believe it's also on PlayStation. I don't know if it's on Xbox. But, I'm glad you guys are having such fun with the lighting tonight. But yeah, so... Oh, Boss Hunter, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It's always nice when someone comes in and chats for a little bit before I give a follow. It's like, oh, you come along, see what we're all about, enjoying the vibes. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Thank you. Be made of copper and tellurium because you're cute. Oh my gosh, is that actually correct? I'm going to pick you with that one. That's pretty good. So has anyone else here played this game, World of Horror, that we're going to be playing tonight? Because it's a very interesting game. Zordon! Welcome in, Zordon. I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. We're going to jump in just a little bit. So this game, to let you guys know, for anyone that doesn't know this game, hasn't seen it, World of Horror is a rogue... Well, it's not rogue... I always get roguelike and roguelite mixed up. I think it would class as being a roguelite because whilst there is permadeath in this game, there is also a sort of continuous progression. You can unlock new things that you can encounter by doing certain challenges or achievements or whatnot. It is a Junji Ito inspired... The aesthetic is very Junji Ito inspired, and there's a lot of also H.P. Lovecraft sort of references in it. Roguevania? Well, I don't know if it's quite that, because it's a turn-based game. It's an RPG, very classic. Like that. There's no... It's something that's actually quite good for me, because my reflexes are not the greatest. So the gameplay itself is very much just point and click. But it's got beautiful pixel art, very nice chiptune soundtrack that you'll be hearing very shortly. It's a very unique experience, and I don't honestly think there's anything else quite like it on the market. So it's a very unique game, and if you like it, I strongly advise you to check it out. It's very cheap as well. I think it's about £12, something like that. So it's probably about $15, I would guess, or your local equivalent. But yeah, I'm gonna Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my gosh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Roguelike. How would that even work? Yu-Gi-Oh! Nuzlocke. If your card gets destroyed, you have to remove it from your deck. Alright, so guys, I'm going to jump us over to our game screen, and I'll show you a little bit more about this game, and we can jump into it, because depending on how late we go tonight, we might get a couple of runs in tonight, might not, we'll see. The game can be quite short if you're blitzing through it, but we're not in a rush tonight. We're going to be taking our time for it tonight. Is it true you're playing Game Guardians? Yes, 19. I have. In fact, I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but if I get it really close to the microphone, that's me riffling my Gate Guardian deck. It's absolutely terrible. The deck is garbage. It does barely anything. But on the rare occasion it does get to do the one thing that you want it to do, It's very, very funny that it works. I'll just say that. It is a very fun deck. I'm really annoyed that I was saying actually in Melanie's chat earlier, when I was saying in Melanie's earlier. So, I went to London Comic Con last weekend, on Friday specifically. And I bought some cards there, because of course I did. I'm always going to buy cards when I go somewhere. And I thought to myself, I was looking through someone's binder, and they had a super rare Suijin. And I was like, oh, excellent, Suijin. I haven't got that one in a holo. So I'll get that for my Gate Guardian deck. It doesn't need to be holo, it's just kind of the flex. So I thought I'll buy the Suijin, it's a couple of pounds, but whatever. And then I got home and I realised I already had 2 holo Suijins. I need a Kazejin and a Sanga. So I kind of just bought a holo Suijin for no reason, but hey ho, live and learn. Oh, and then I also bought 2 copies of Sprite Starter for my Sprite deck, thinking that I didn't have a full playset of it. And then immediately afterwards I remembered, oh yeah, this is semi-limited, I'm only allowed to play 2 copies of it. So, all in all, and then, as you may have seen on my Twitter, I got 2 copies of Illusion of Chaos for my Gate Guardian deck, and then immediately afterwards I bought one of the 25th anniversary tins and pulled a 3rd one, which I don't need. So we were 3 for 3 on winning when it comes to cards on Friday. Gonna soup, happy Halloween to you as well. Having a great evening. Oh, jeez. Time for the pictures to go on Amazon. They're not even worth that much, that's the thing. I mean, the Suijin, I bought the Suijin for £5 and I probably realistically overpaid for it. It's probably worth like 2 or 3 if even. But, you know, you avoid postage that way, so. And the absolute biggest punchline as well was, the whole time I forgot to look for another card that I needed, which was Elemental Hero Prisma. I need at least 2 copies of that for my deck, so as soon as I got home, straight onto eBay to get that one. I'm currently building Lunalights. I was wondering if someone could help me with my deck. Like, look over the list for me. I know a little bit about Lunalights, not much. You could send it in Yomi's chat and I can take a look later. I'm not particularly well versed with them, but I did help Yomi put together something for that. Anyways, guys, enough about the Yu-Gi-Ohs, because that will be later in the week. We have got our Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream coming up later in the week. We're going to be going on Wednesday. And we're going to be doing some viewer doors in Master Doors, so we can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! All we want when we get to that. For tonight, though, guys, we're going to be going to... yeah, you can if you like 9.99, I don't mind. We're going to be going to Shiakawa in Japan with World of Horror. So, as always, guys, keep your hands, legs, faces, wings, tentacles, and any other assorted appendages clear of the closing doors. Wouldn't want any injuries this Halloween. I'll be by the game screen in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, guys, just turning the volume up because while this game's soundtrack is quite nice, it's not necessarily something you want to have in the background competing for your audio when it comes to what's the word? When I have the background music playing. You can see, make sure my cursor's on screen, cursor is showing good. Alrighty then, so unfortunately, this game has got a very slightly strange aspect ratio where it does... Actually, can I change it? That's a spoiler, so never mind. Yeah, it's got a slightly strange aspect ratio, so unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit in my game window as perfectly as I would like. If I was smart, I would have checked this ahead of time. I am not smart. We've established this by now. We established this by the fact that I am now the proud owner of 3 copies of Suijin in Super Rare. So, welcome to World of Horror. We're going to jump ourselves into a new story. I'm going to do my usual thing. I like to do a little mechanics rundown as I go through games that I'm familiar with. I think you guys enjoy that potentially as well. So I'm going to do my best to explain what all the menu options do and whatnot, and help you guys understand what we're doing. So, when you first start this game, you have your options. Spine-chilling story of Skull Scissors. This is basically just the tutorial, so we don't need this one. Extracurricular activity, this just gets you straight into the game without setting up any options with a specific character, specific options. Again, not bad, but we don't. If you're just starting out, good option. We're not too worried about that. Quick play, this just randomizes everything, so it's just if you want to just get in there and do some runs. We're going to be going for customize. Because on customize, you can choose your character. And there's quite a lot of characters here. Some of these you have to unlock. I believe to start with, you start with I'm going to butcher these names because I'm really not good with Japanese. Kyrie, the transfer student. We have Aiko, the swimming team captain, who, in my opinion, is one of the best characters in the game. Haru, the Yakuza driver, Mizuki, the teen idol, and Koji, the photographer. I believe you start with these 5, but you can unlock more by doing certain objectives, like Mimi here. But, I mean, these characters are fine and all, and I'm sure they're all very nice. I'm sure they're all lovely individuals. But, we've got some more fun options down here. I'm sure some of you have seen on Yogi's stream that I put her in the game, for her streams, but of course, I'm not going to leave her to have all the fun. So here we go. We have Helm-Chan. Plus strength, minus dexterity. Unfortunately, metal bones do tend to somewhat weigh you down a little bit. And starts with Kendo helmet. Now, as I've said before, and what on record has been, despite my name being Helm-Chan, I am not actually wearing a helmet. It simply looks as though I am. I was named after my design, not the other way around. However, a Kendo helmet isn't a suitable approximation of my build. So, I start with a Kendo helmet. Up at the top we have backstories. If you start this game fresh, you won't have any of these options. But these are essentially modifiers that can make your game a bit easier or a bit harder in some ways. So the default one is just the World of Horror backstory, no effect. But then you have things like medical history. You get extra experiences, but you might get injured when you get damaged in combat. Normally, that doesn't happen. Or not hunted by the cult. Solving mystery reduces more doom, but you get more unique combat encounters. These can be a lot of fun. This one's actually pretty good. You can't have any human allies. Whenever you would get an ally, they just immediately die. I don't use allies anyway, so for this one, this just reads start with more funds. But I think, because it's been a while since I last played this, I'm actually going to just go for a very nice vanilla playthrough. I'm going to go for the World of Horror backstory, no special effects. Difficulty-wise, you can actually change this, and it changes a lot of things. So, Skeptic is this is your easy difficulty, essentially. Your stamina and reason that you can see on the right here, I can't actually hover over them, but in the bottom right corner you can see max stamina 21, max reason 21, start with 5 funds. Then this is like the easy mode. Initiates, again, slightly easy mode. Cultist, I believe, is kind of the default difficulty. 17 stamina reason, start with 4 funds, bit of increase. If you want to go on hard mode, you can start with no funds and 13 stamina. And if you really want to go on hard mode, then everything gets harder beyond that, where the threat level increases, you have less stats, and the enemies are stronger. We're going to have a cultist. That is a nice kind of balance of difficulty without being too easy. Oh, lights out. You know what's fair? Spooky game time. But where is the running from tax fraud difficulty? No one's crazy enough to do that, Yomi. You and I both know that. So, item statistics randomization. As you can see here, this adjusts the cost. This can be used to randomize the items, how much they cost and whatnot. So, Luminous, thank you so much. Giving us up to 19. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. That's getting things off to a great start. Thank you, guys. So, we also have this one, which is, this option is your level ups. Every character has 2 unique pools of character-specific perks that they can get when they level up. You can change this to make it all characters' perks, but this way it kind of keeps the characters beaming a bit more. And Timeline A and B, this gives you, basically, as you can see here, timeline choice determines the choice of available actions and changes in both mysteries and endings. It's been a while since I last played this game, and they've definitely changed some things between it. Last time I played, Timeline B was basically just better. I don't remember there being anything you couldn't get in Timeline A. Wait, other way around. There was nothing that was available in Timeline A that wasn't also available in Timeline B, but there were things in Timeline B that weren't available in A. Anyway, long story short, we're going to go with Timeline B. So, here's where you get your mode options. So we're going to go for the classic mode. This is how, this is a standard playthrough, but you can also do endless mode. This mode is literally just, you can't win. You're just going to keep going and playing and playing and playing until eventually you die, and it's just kind of see how long you can go. This can be quite useful if you're trying to unlock certain things. And scenario mode, this is still not available. I actually thought they had actually added this, but I was mistaken. So we're gonna go for classic mode. This is the most fun way to play the game, in my opinion, anyway. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. So again, we have a choice of gods. I believe the 5th one here is not available by default. I think it's just these 4. And the god affects your entire playthrough, whether you realize it or not. So for example, Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. At the bottom you can see every god has a downside. So Goizo, when you rest to recover, you gain more doom. And doom in this game is kind of like a timer. If the doom fills up, it's a game over state. So we've got Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Athyalas, I'm gonna assume I got that right. The towering eye. Ithotu, the devouring fire. Chitek Atoras, the spider god. And Igothag? I'm gonna go with Igothag, the irresistible gaze. We stand Goizo. Honestly, Goizo is probably one of the easier ones. CEO Barry, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. We're just about to get ourselves started, so please take a seat. Hope you're doing well. I think I might go for Goizo. Goizo is... So, just to go through it real quick. Goizo, he has a doom penalty when you rest. Athyalas, this one's also quite easy. This one means you raise doom when you would cast a spell that costs reason. This one's quite easy because it's quite easy to get through the game without casting spells. I actually usually do. Ithotu, the Devouring Fire. This one's kind of tough because enemies doing more damage is not good. But you do more damage, so it can work out. This one's, in my opinion, the hardest one. Hey, we've only just started. How can we fail? This one is, in my opinion, the hard one. Not being able to run from combat is a huge deal. And this guy, I actually don't know exactly what he does. I know that he gives you a command every action, and if you disobey it, something bad happens, but I don't know if it's just doom or what. But because we stand Goizo in his house, we'll go for Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. And this, again, this doesn't fit your whole playthrough. Sometimes we'll get events that specifically relate to Goizo because we're going for him. And this is just kind of his little splash screen. So welcome to the game! And here we are, down at the bottom here. First things first, we're going to equip our Kendo helmet. This is a very strong item to start with, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, we're kind of role-playing right now. We've got to be in character, so... I'm going to equip the helmet, and I'm not going to remove the helmet unless I absolutely have to, because I'm Helm-Chan. I wouldn't be much of a Helm-Chan if I didn't have a helm. So real quick on the stats before we get into anything. Your stamina and your reason down here, these are both different forms of health. If any of these hit 0, it's a game over. Strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds. These are stats that you use for various skill checks. If I remember correctly, the skill checks in this game are a d12, or a 12-sided dice, and you succeed if you roll less than or equal to your stat. So at the moment, with a strength of 8, I've got roughly a 2/3 chance of passing a strength check. With my knowledge being a 6, I've got about a 50% chance of passing one of those. Dexterity, not so hot. I believe that's how it works. I may have the math slightly wrong. As always, I have approximate knowledge of many things. So I'm going to start by going home. And here's an option that, again, you won't get this option when you first start playing the game. As you play through the game and unlock things, you can unlock different facilities in different locations. So by default, the downtown area has the shop and the police station. But as you can see, I've unlocked the occult shop and the vending machine. I don't think I've got anything here I really care about changing. Home, yeah, we want to keep home the same. Let's see here. Library, I think I'm going to take off... I need the schoolyard, I think. I'm going to take off the library and I'm going to put on the school nurse. Hospital, we can't change anything. I think we'll get the hardware store. Forest, we can't change anything. Nothing for the mansion, nothing for the village, and nothing for the apartment. So these are what we're going to be. These are our options for going through the game, what we're able to do. You check your mailbox. It's empty. Well, that's fine. We weren't expecting mail anyway. That's probably nothing to worry about. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. That's it. Exactly. Yeah, I modded myself into the game. I did one for Yomi, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put myself in as well, definitely. So, little couple of tricks for you guys if you play this game. What the heck? That was not the key I thought it was. Hold on. There's a key in this game that highlights interactable objects. I don't know what the Q does. I'm kind of scared to find out. I'm gonna hack it. I have no idea. This might just quit the game. I don't know. I want to figure out what's going on with this, so I'm just gonna hold Q and see what happens. Okay, yeah, it's just a false quit. Okay, that's fine. We know now. Okay, that's fine. I can just click us back through to where we were. Alright, that was not the option we were looking for, very clearly. Timeline B. Yeah. Continue. Alright, let's get back in. Yeah, I did not know that either that's a new key or one that I wasn't familiar with. We changed the score, didn't we? Yeah, take off the library points one. So yeah. Okay, put on the helmets. Alright, that never happened. Okay, so which key was it? There's a key in this game that is very helpful, and I can't. Here it is. Is it Control or Alt or Z? Okay, the Z key. So if you push the Z key, it makes things flash that you can interact with, which obviously includes all your buttons, but it also includes things like this drawer here, which in this case had nothing in it. Always check this drawer here at the start of the game. Sometimes there's a bottle in there. Light switch, which doesn't do anything. Curtains, which... Is it going to rain? Another important thing in this game? Baths. Always take a bath whenever you can. Because you can take a bath once per adventure. If you take it with cold water... If you take a bath, you will always get 1 stamina and 1 reason back. If you use cold water, you gain 2 reason instead. Hot water, you gain 2 stamina instead, and warm water, you gain 5 experience points. 5 experience points is not much, but we will take it, it all adds up. There's also the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. This lady says this was far too much of a straight face. Anyways, the TV here can have some interesting things on there. I'm just going to say this. If you ever get this particular message here, I'm not going to spoil it too much, because if you guys are enjoying this game, I would strongly urge you to try it for yourself. It's a lot of fun. But this particular TV message here, the search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. I'm not going to elaborate further, but I will say, this message is a prerequisite towards unlocking a character. I'll let you figure it out from there. I've already unlocked this character, so I can't I could do it again, but it wouldn't really benefit me, so. We can take a look through the peephole. Oh. Probably just my imagination. That's fine. Custom mysteries, because this game is, as you can tell, there's also modding in this game, and you can even customize your own adventures, which I haven't done. We can't save because custom characters can't save, and we have storage, of which we have nothing in. We can only carry 4 items by default, as indicated here, 0 out of 4. But we can store items in our storage if we need to. So, let us see what mysteries have befallen this perfectly normal town. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. That message is not actually just nonsense either. There are certain times where doing particular adventures in particular order can be important towards unlocking certain things. For instance, lights out, understandable ocarina. For example, in one of the adventures, you can find a key that is only used in a specific other adventure. So we have 5 adventures here. We can re-roll the mysteries if we don't like them. So you can only do this at the start of the game, but you can do it as many times as you'd like. So let's see what else we've got. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Perilous Parable of the Peculiar Painting, Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil, and Horrible History of Household Hell. I think I actually am going to re-roll these because I know some of these very well. There's one new one here that I haven't done, but some of these other ones I'm not the biggest fan. So let's try a re-roll, see what we can get. Alarming Account of Normal Arms, Eerie Episode of Revolving Eels, Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids, Worrying Write-Up of a Wordless Ward, and Fire at the Little Fear Festival. One more. Last reroll, and then we'll call it regardless of what we get. This is our new sets. Crimson Cape, Morbid Mermaids, Peculiar Painting, Rancid Ramen, Schools of this. It's actually not a bad set. This is an okay set to start with. And I think to start with, we're going to start with this one. This was actually the very first one I ever actually... When I first played this game, this was the very first mystery that I did. So we're going to go for a Rotten Report of a Rancid Ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Let's find out by visiting this mystery. Wyatt, welcome in. We're having a great evening. We're just getting ourselves started with the world of horror. So, here's the general game flow of how this game works. The circle on the map here indicates where we need to investigate next. So to advance the game, we need to investigate the apartments. However, you can go anywhere you like. You're not forced to go there. That's just where we have to go to progress the adventure. Every time we do something, the doom counter up here will fill up. Once that fills to 100, it's game over. Every time we investigate an area, we essentially are having a random encounter, which will give us 2 experience points over here, and it can be all kinds of things. It could be combat, it could be we find some items, it's all kinds of different things. You never know what you're going to get. And at the top here, we get the story of the adventure we're going through. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. And we have here Dumpster Dive. This is a little side quest. Some of the adventures will have side quests here which can be used to get different or better endings. Because every adventure in this game has at least 2 endings. I think the most is 5 on one of them. But before we go anywhere, we need to make sure we are definitely ready. I actually don't know what prepared does. I think this may be an option that wasn't in the game. I'm going to try it out. It costs doom, but we get unique items. Let's see what we can get. You rummage through your belongings trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up an energy drink. Hopefully it will be enough. 5% doom. Ugh, I don't know if that was worth it. +1 dex, yeah, that's not worth it. Unfortunate. But you know what? We can use it to discard for this, potentially. What we are going to do is we need to get a weapon. Because if we don't find a weapon, we're going to be in trouble. And we're going to go to the hardware store to buy a weapon. Heavy duty flashlight, carpenter hammer, shovel, or can of acid. Well, can of acid is not a weapon. So one thing, whenever you enter a shop, you can only buy an item once. So we need to choose wisely. I think we're going to go for the hammer. It's not the strongest weapon in the game, but we do get a chance of getting stamina back, and it's strength-based, and I am strength-based, so we'll equip the hammer. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to take on the adventure. So let's go ahead and investigate the apartments and see what pops up. It's me! Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get close to the door and ask what's the matter, or call the police. So here's how these encounters go out. Sometimes you get a choice, and sometimes it's better than another. I feel like asking what's the matter is probably not the best idea. This man clearly does not seem happy to be here, so let's call the police. The man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Hey, it's gonna take ages to clean off. Hi, Dee, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're just getting ourselves started. Not a great start, though. I'm not gonna lie. 13% doom on only our third action. That's really not great. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the doors for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Let's go back to the apartments. Doing alright? Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you as well. I do. It's always a pleasure. Oh, guys. you hear a crash in the back of the lab, followed by a familiar voice. Oh, nitrogen monoxide! You probably should have locked up the mutagen a bit more securely. Mutant Morphe! I made this for Yogi since you didn't encounter it, so I just left it in mine in case we did. Oh, nitrogen monoxide indeed! Even Morphe can be spooky if he tries to be. So, here's how combat works in this game. HP is the enemy's HP. He's got 12 HP. We win if we reduce it to 0. Wait, this is in Final Fantasy 3. Okay, so damage. Every turn, the enemy will do an attack doing either stamina damage, reason damage, or both. In this case, he will do both. One to our stamina and our reason. Power? I don't exactly know how the values for power exactly work, but the long and short of it is high power bad, low power good. The higher their power is, the lower our chance to hit is. So currently our chance to hit is lowered by 10%. This game has a really, really cool battle system. So this meter along here is our time. Every action we do fills up the time gauge, and then we can execute it to run it. So we can do as much as we can in this 200 time units. So our hammer, we've only got a 40% chance to hit. That's actually kind of really bad. He's got 12 HP, but it only takes 80 times to hit with the hammer, or 51 with the light attack. We've got other options as well. We can also do things like we can boost our attack by 10%, and this stacks as many times as we want to do it. You are limited to 8 actions per round regardless. Prepare your attack is just guaranteed hit. We have defensive actions like we can try to dodge. Brace for impact to lower the damage by half and ignore special attacks. Meditate, which I don't know why you ever do this, just regains 1 reason for 2 stamina, that's kind of bad. And spiritual actions, we will hopefully not be using these. These are used for getting rid of ghosts, and ghosts are annoying, so hopefully we don't run into them. But now though, we need to do something like Morphe, so if we hit with 2 strong attacks, we kill him in 1 turn, but we've only got a 40% chance to hit, so I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to try our luck with, if we do a dodge, or prepare, we haven't got time to do the strong attack if we do that though, That's annoying. What if we just go prepare, strong attack? Let's go for a biscuit. If we hit with both of these, we win without taking any damage. If he hits us, it's only 1 damage, so... Yep. Hey, let's go! Oh, actually bonus damage as well. He must have been weak to it. And yeah, it actually tells you who made the mod, the enemy there. And Morphe drops painkillers for us. Thanks, Morphe! Alright. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Well, back to the apartments we go. Not sure why it's the apartments, not downtown, but... Mr. Ooh, your neighbour, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Share your experience, learn part of his own stuff, or what's in that picture. I don't feel like showing it off, because if I show it off, it's something that we'd have to kind of commit the run to, for the payoff, and it would kind of kill the run to do so. But all I will say is, if you ever play this game, try picking this option. Try picking what's that picture. I'm not going to say anything more on that. So share your experience or let him come up with your own stuff. I'm guessing share your experience will cost us experience, so let's just let him come up with his own stuff. It was all a dream? You're a genius, he shouts, grabbing a pencil. Excuse me now, I've got a bestseller to write. You roll your eyes and prepare to leave. Well, we didn't get anything out of that, but sometimes that's actually the best thing you could hope for. It seems that you were not the only one who wanted to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears and you're shunned. Bit rude. Go downtown, see what we got downtown. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask her what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mummy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home or let the police handle it. Well, I feel like the police probably have enough on their plate already, and I mean, if she's got an address on her backpack, it's not like we're not going to be doing anything wrong, we're just taking her home, right? So, you offer to take her home. When you get there, The terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Plus 10 experience, minus 2 stamina. Okay. I think we just ran into, what's her name? Sadako. Gonna go home on the stream. Dr. Leon, always a pleasure. You have yourself a great evening, great night, whatever you're up to. Take care. Always a pleasure. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you smell? Hopefully not. Oddly shaped package. You enter a metro car. You notice an oddly shaped package on the seat that's opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Examine the package or ignore it. Oh, you missed Morphe! Oh, yummy, yeah! Yeah, you missed the mutant Morphe. It's okay though, he gave us painkillers. That's good. Shiro, welcome in! How you doing? Well, we just found an odd package today and we're trying to work out what we should do with it. I think we'll go for... Let's see what's in it. Dexterity check failure. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Minus 2 reason. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have done that. Got myself going, no worries, Luminous. Doing great, and what are you playing? So this is World of Horror. This is a roguelike RPG, and yeah, I've modded myself into the game here. So a surprisingly easy game to mod, actually. The box! You opened it! I came. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens, so we're gonna see what comes up next. Oh, thank you. I want to admit, I kind of cheated on some of these where I kind of just traced some of my other art, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. Yeah. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Well, I haven't got a map, so I guess I'm just gonna get lost. I've heard that one plenty of times in my life. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Plus 2% Doom. This is really bad. If our Doom gets to 100%, we just lose. We're on our first adventure out of 5 and we're already on 20% Doom. This is really not going well so far. The red bowl is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Now that just seems like a hazard. That seems like that shouldn't be something should be allowed. World of Helma. I'm guessing game. It's amazing you can wear something in the game. It really is. Modding this game is really easy. You don't need any like programming knowledge or anything. All the modding is literally just PNG files and text files. Just regular old .txt files. But you rename them to .ito, or Ito, I guess, files, as in like Junji Ito. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. The run's not doomed yet, despite the 21% doom, but the investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Take a nap, buy a coffee, jog around the block. Is there a tutorial? Yeah, there is a tutorial. If you buy the game, one of the options when you first start is to play, I can't think what they call it now. But basically there's an option to play just a single adventure as like a tutorial. So yeah, it's admittedly some of the mechanics are a bit more obfuscated, but yeah, there are tutorials in the game. Honestly glad the dev continued this game. It's really one of the more interesting horror adventure games. It really is, yeah. I don't like horror games, but I love RPGs, and this definitely... It's horror enough to give me the spooks, but not so horror that I'm just like sitting here nervously sweating constantly. So buying a coffee will obviously cost us funds. I don't want to run out of funds. Take a nap. I feel like taking a nap would probably cost us Doom, because generally speaking, if something takes time, it usually costs Doom. And I think a jog around the block might be a strength check, and we're pretty good at strength, so let's try that. Well, we're pretty good at strength, but we still failed the strength check. Strength check failure. Half asleep, you stumble over the pavement and trip. Ow. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Do we have to use our hand? Couldn't we just put a cup or something? Alright. Well, we'll take it to the lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lamp. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Well, the only option we have is just the vial of ramen soup, so... A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Russian report of rancid ramen, ending B. That was actually the bad ending for this one. Obviously, that one's a pretty easy one to work out what you need to do. You have to do the side quest, which we didn't do. That's fine. The War's solving this mystery. Knowledge is key. Dirty experience. There's still hope. -3 doom. So pretty much every single mystery will give you some doom reduction. Tireless, +1 reason and stamina. We got that because we did the whole adventure without resting. And time passes, which doesn't actually, as far as I know, I don't think time passing actually does anything. It's just kind of cosmetic. Continue. The old god stirs. Click here to reveal its effects. Fetid fumes. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. So after every adventure, the old god stirs in a different way, and we get another status for the town. Your rest action is less effective. Well, let's hope we don't have to rest too much. Each of these cases having multiple endings is a really nice touch. It really is. So much like replay value in this. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it doing there? Well, we'll take it for now. And first things first, we're going to take a bath. How are we doing on our stats? We are on 16 stamina, 17 reason. I could fill up our stamina, but I think I'm going to take... Guys, 69 XP. Nice. I think I'm going to take the warm water for the experience boost though, because I think the one is not going to make a huge difference in this race. Nice. Alright, so let's see what other adventure we got. Comedy God. I am extremely funny, thank you. Welcome in, Sean. Having a great night tonight. Alright, so other adventures we've got spine-chilling story of school scissors. We've got perilous parable of a peculiar painting. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, and chilling chronicle of crimson cake. I'm going to do this one because I've never done this one. This is one of the new ones they haven't added. What's my special ability? I start with a kendo helmet, so I have a chance of ignoring stamina loss in combat. That is my starting benefit. I start with a helm. Yeah, I'm gonna do peculiar painting because I have never done this one. I think they added this a little while back, and I haven't played this game in a while, so we're gonna go for this one. I have no idea what to expect out of this one. A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Mariya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You were going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Just how could you decline? I don't know if we've got any League of Legends enjoyers in chat tonight, but am I the only one getting some major Jin vibes out of this? You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. You are afraid you will never be able to remove the lingering musty smell of wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? Oh, this can't be a bad thing. Well, let's go to the foyer and advance the mystery. That depends. Does anyone truly enjoy League of Legends? You're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong. Let's get in the manor. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Oh. That's probably fine. -2 reasons. You continue your search. While walking through the mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. You go to the foyer, or you go to the forest, or advance the mystery. Abandoned hut. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They are obviously looking for something, or someone. You reveal yourself, or do you run? Well, if they're looking for me, then running would obviously be the sensible thing to do, but I haven't done anything wrong, right? These guys can't be after me. Right? Yeah, we're probably fine. Let's reveal ourselves. Charisma check success! I mean, my good at charisma, so we'll take that. Hey there, says the hunter. This forest is not safe at this hour. What are you doing here? You try to ask about the danger, but they just hand you a flashlight and point you to the nearest road. Something tells you should just leave and not get on their alert. As item, we got a flashlight. That's actually really good. Flashlights are very useful. Oh. Crouching next to a stone is a moss-covered woman. Oh, sorry. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman. So just to go alone and take lamp. I love lamp. Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Yes. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shirakawa. Amy smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalogue these, she says, pointing at the rock. These ritualistic markings are unique to the region, I've been told. Ah, interesting. So Amy's there. Painting studio, mansion foyer. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to the mansion foyer. Let her investigate her rocks and keys, I suppose. Oh boy. The round window of the Crooked Manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Fight the feeling or get lost in the night. Or if we had the quick thinking perk, we would have a third option, which we don't have. So why don't we get lost in the light? What could possibly go wrong? The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. That's one reason. Nice. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Boreal expanse. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Ears? Sure, we'll pretend there is. Well, okay, so we have to move. Give up seems like a bad idea. Icy coast or move towards the pyramid. These kind of both feel like they might be strength checks. I guess the pyramid. Strength check failure. The frozen guard corpses watch you silently as you cut yourself on the razor-sharp edges of the ice, plus injury. Okay, so we have frostbite, which is awful. That's -2 strength. That's our best stat temporarily ended. And broken jaw. Can't cast any spells. Okay, that one's not so bad. Here's Antonio. Same difference, give or take 30 bits. Yeah, I guess so. Countless paintings hung on the walls of the mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. You don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. I don't wonder if there's anything if I emphasize with Amy, but we'll go for the default options for now. Boarded up building, advances mystery. You should stick together in this weird mansion. Huh, okay. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. That's to do. Cool. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. Well, we should have been waiting to be asked in, but... Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, run-down mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Either the other door or search the room. I feel like leading through the other door is probably a dex check, and we're bad at dex. Let's try searching. That's probably perception, right? There's nothing really important here, but you do think you might be able to use one item that you do find. A library book. Does? Plus an XP. Sure. Oh. Every visible surface of the room you enter is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. In the middle of the room, you spot Ichiro-san repeatedly stabbing Amy and splattering her blood over an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you. Ah, my biggest fan. I can't let you know my secret. The mad painter slowly takes off his dark glasses. Oh boy, Ichiro-san. Painting. Yeah, painting is right. Oh gosh. 3 stamina per hit. Oof. We only have a 30% chance to hit. That is disastrous. Okay. Well, we're probably fine here, right? Let's see. Well, here's the thing. We do have our helmet on. Of course, we always have our helmet. Which does mean there is a chance that if he hits us, we might actually take no damage. He's got a lot of HP though, 33 HP. Can we run from this encounter? We can't run from this encounter. We have to kill him. Or fight our way out, I should say. I'm just going to check, because sometimes, some of these... Sometimes, in the combat encounters, there are unique options, but it does not seem there are any for Ichiro-san. But we do have painkillers as well, thanks to morphine. We can chug these if we need to, heal ourselves up, so... I think our best bet is actually to go for regular swings, maybe? So if we go for pair, swing... We actually haven't got the time to hit him twice, either. That's a bit rough. Doesn't seem great. If we do prepare attack, that's 8 damage. It'd be what? 8, 16, 24... That's a lot of hits when we take it if we do this. I don't see another option. You know what? Can we dodge? We can dodge. Let's try it. Pet attack dodge. I'm curious, what others can you use in the game? Most weapons you find are things like improvised weapons, like hammers. So we just have a hammer, we'll just beat him up over the head with a hammer. Let's try this. Pet attack dodge. We dodged the attack. Okay, cool. Good. This might be our plan. If we just prepare and hit him, and we can hopefully try and dodge. We dodge that attack as well. Okay, this is actually working out. I actually didn't use the dodge much before, but I think maybe I should use the dodge more than I was. Not doing much damage per turn, but... We dodge that attack as well, awesome. Are there guns or just... Yeah, there are guns in this game. They have their own downsides. You have ammo to keep track of as well. You're right, I should be saving the attack sequence, you're correct. Yeah, I will do that. Save that, there we go. Wow, we are dodging everything here. This is going a lot better than I thought it was going to go when this fight started. Man, I swear when I played this game before, the dodge never worked, and now we're dodging everything. Okay, he got us that time, but that's fine, because our kendo helmet protected us from the attack, you fool! You absolute buffoon, you don't stab me in the head. Okay, can we actually do it this turn? No, we need one more turn. Okay, he got me that time. That's okay. I'll take one hit because we can now power attack, get him with a strong attack, and that's lethal. There we go. We defeated Ichiro-san. 15 XP, and you've got enough experience to level up. As you rush to save Amy, you notice something terrifying. All the grotesque painted monsters begin to leave their canvases. You can't do anything but stare as they grab both corpses and begin devouring them. In a last-ditch attempt, you knock over a lamp, setting the room on fire. Ichiro-san's greatest creations must never see the light of day. More to solve in this mystery, painting his greatest work destroyed. Religious keep, for experience, still hope, I dim, plus 1 reason stamina, plus 1 day. Continue. Oldwood stirs. Riots. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless, so downtown is now more dangerous. So guys, we're about to get jump scared by ads, so we're going to take a brief break. Good chance to get a drink, etc. And we'll be back again real soon. See you guys in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. So it was a little bit briefer than usual with having to get us going for our break there. I had it was literally seconds away, and I didn't want to have to burn another snooze for it. Welcome back, everyone. You know, get yourself a nice drink, snack, whatever you need. Getting some food yourself, ID. Awesome. So we've got ourselves 141 experience points, which means we have enough to level up. And level ups in this game are pretty dang helpful. So we get one perk, and we get a stat increase of our choice. So we can choose from self-therapy, okay. So we have self-therapy. So when you learn spells in this game, which we don't have any, spells in this game, you can forget them to restore reason. But we don't have any spells, and we're probably not going to be worrying about getting these spells, so we're probably going to take this one. Hot bath, improve resting at home, very helpful. Art knowledge, +1 perception. You've got an eye for art and details. Sometimes these perks that seem innocuous can have other benefits. I know for a fact there is actually one event that gives you another option if you choose hot bath. And I think I am going to take hot bath because it is actually one of my perks. When you make a character, you assign them to character-specific perk packs, and this is part of the Me Time perk pack, which is my one. We're going to raise our strength. We are going to do something about the injury we've got, but we want to make our good stat even better, so +1 strength. Spells are also really varied in terms of usefulness. I only ever found a few I wanted to hold on to. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I think the only time I ever really use spells are ones that are like one-time use, or if I'm using the god where you gain doom instead of NFCs. Starblind, welcome in. Thank you for your commitment. Yeah. We're having a great evening. We're just getting ourselves into let's start our third mystery. Hope you're doing well. What were you up to before you came in, Starblind? You shout out there, of course. Is this a take care where I drop the kids off? I mean, I can take care of kids, but I wouldn't recommend this game for them, that's for sure. Actually, because there's weirdos leaving small keys in our mailbox. Adult Helsen, ooh, awesome. I had fun with that. Right, nothing in that one, so we're going to go and have a nice hot bath. I just noticed as well, the message down here that we got from beating the boss. Hurting other people feels good. That is not what I'm about, but that is clearly what the Carpenter Hammer effect is. Oh goodness. Alright, well I don't think we really need to worry about the stamina, so I'm just going to for the experience again. Junji Ito with a children's cartoon eyes. Man, I would love to see that now, a Junji Ito children's book, just to see what madness he come up with. Alright, let's start a new mystery. So we've done 2 so far. And despite the really bad start, we're only on 23 dooms, so we're actually we've gone from doing really bad to doing pretty good now. There's one of the ones right here I haven't got, and I genuinely don't know what we do for it. Screw it, let's go for it. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Yikes, okay. There's one thing at school, there's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. Mermaid sighting side quest. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. I think we can try that one. We'll investigate the seaside twice and see what we do for this. Investigating the cliff. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. Take it home, ignore it. Ignore it. Strength check success. Despite your sudden desire, you get a hold of yourself. Moving away from it, you quickly forget the whole encounter. 5 XP. I don't know what the statue did. I know that at one point the statue did nothing. I don't know if they've changed that or not. So I'm not going to argue about succeeding that strength check. Alright, let's see what else is at the seaside. There was some animated figure of it, clearly. There's also something in a jar, and we're probably okay. The military exercise makes you feel safer. but our guns are enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there. Plus 4% doom, 2 reason. That's unfortunate because we actually were full. You're really going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Minus 1 reason. Cool. Alright, well, we've done the side quest, so let's see what happens later, I guess. Let's get downtown. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting, the boss is going to kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. Oh. Well, I think that they can treat that, maybe. Oh, right. We thought to get our strength treated, our frostbite treated. Okay, well, he's a 80 HP, minus 1 all, but he's not lowering our hit chance by much, which is nice. So what's our hit chance? 57, that's still kind of low. Oh, I saved I wrote my sequence. Let's try it. Have we got the speed to do this? The dodge. We have not. Okay, so we'll do prepare, regular attack, and we'll try dodge. See how that goes. And going. Okay. Tries to attach itself to you. He's just hungry, throw a pie and he'll go away. Goes to try to worm his way out of the fire. Hey, nice. Okay, so I got 14 HP. I think we'll just do another round of that. Did I? Oh, dang, I didn't save the combat sequence. Attack and dodge. And then we should be able to maybe finish it next turn. Dang it, so much for dodging working for us. Actually, welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Okie doke. He's got 10 HP. We have not going to have to finish with that, but we can maybe do... If we hit with this and this will be lethal. Let's try it. There we go. Very good as usual. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Very glad. You're doing a lot better than this guy, that's for sure. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls attended the same school. Let's go see the school nurse. Cost doomed to enter. Don't care. We're gonna heal our injuries. Oh, that is a face that only a mother could love, and a very short-sighted mother at that, I feel. Younger students are afraid of her. Why? I can't possibly imagine why. Sorry, dear. A patient is here. I'll call you back, says the nurse as she's eyeing you up. How can I help you today? All your minor injuries are treated. Well, that was unsettling, but we've got 9 strength now, so I think that was probably worth. Alright, back to school. What guest? I know it's meant to be like scary, but that noise is just always so silly. What do you think of my kit and the gate guard? Oh yeah, I liked it. That was awesome. Okay. All the girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnappings back up and stalking them. Oh, into the school we go. I'd have to look it over again, actually. I don't remember I did read it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So I'll have a look at it later. A weird bubbling sound lures you to the dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque leathery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. It's the dragon swimmer with a really derpy-looking face. Again, this is... I know if you saw someone with a face that's like all melted like this, it would be kind of horrifying, but it kind of just got a goofy smile going on. Alright, well... Yeah, she's just happy to be here, yeah. Alright, so... We've got a 50% chance to hit her, so... That's not great. So we'll go prep. Have we got enough time to dodge? We have not. Okay, so prep, attack, and dodge. Save it this time. Now we're failing all the dodge checks. Benzema wraps herself around you. Ugh. Gross. Again. Benzema chokes you, okay. Taking a bit more damage than I'd like, but I think we can get lethal off this time, maybe? Yeah, if we do prep attack, that'll do it. There we go. Don't speed, I guess. updated its text to fix spelling errors, which I forgot Yu-Gi-Oh! Has very specific wording to that. Oh yeah, problem-solving card text. You kind of need a... It's almost like you need a degree to know how to write problem-solving card text. It's so very specific. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Like, that's your travel to morbid school, investigate morbid school. Okay, sure. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. -1 stamina, -1 reason. Oh no! You've been damaged. You know what? I don't really know how this works, but we're going to take some painkillers, and that will fix the damage. There we go. Whoever the kidnapper may be, it seemed to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Hey, it was downtown then. Silent street. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the streets. You could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. That's one reason. You think mermaid is just a less potent Gatorade? Oh my gosh. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. Downtown. World of terror. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Follow the weird man. Call the police. Do nothing. Unfortunately, we don't have the quick thinking perk, and we can't do that. We can't do that option. I feel like follow the weird man feels like a dexterity check. Like chasing him. Maybe. Call the police is probably a charisma check. I feel like do nothing probably is just going to be a doom penalty, so let's try calling the police. Charisma check success! The police thank you for the tip and promise to keep an eye on the house. Before you go, they give you a reward, +1 funds. And imagine getting a reward just for a tip like that, jeez. Dungeon Worm might get the Jirai Gumo treatment become a trap card, but then again, unlike Jirai Gumo, it was a trap monster in the manga and Dungeon Monsters regular monster. True. Yeah, they could change it, I don't know. When in doubt, call the Popo. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement. That must be the place where the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. Right, the basement. Well, schoolyard apparently, because of random encounters. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get us outside? Take a detour, risk going through. We haven't got an empty bottle. I'm going to risk it. This feels like it might be stamina if we... I guess... This feels like maybe a strength check to, like, tough it out, or maybe a dex check to dodge it, but we'll see. Oh. It's a perception check, okay. Perception check. You're too late to keep something from biting your ankle. It's not bleeding badly, but you worry about an infection if the black sludge gets into the room. +1 injury. Abdominal cut. 10% max stamina. That's not too bad, actually. That cuts off stamina from what, like 16 down to like 15 or 40? That's actually not too big of a deal. There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. Let's get morbid school. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on an empty mattress. Her upper torso, at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Prepare yourself or notice his face. Well, presumably prepare yourself as a fight. I'm assuming this is an option we got from doing the side quest, so let's notice his face and see what that says. I'm so lonely, he stammers, taking a step forward. For years, I've dealt with this void inside me. Another step forward. Each night, I dream about a city underwater. I realize that's where I truly belong. And another. Let me take you there. I don't really want to agree, but I don't really think we have a lot of option in this, so agree? Reluctantly, you reach out your hand and the janitor grabs it. He freezes, seemingly studying your face in a better light. I've seen you in my dreams. I don't need to take you anywhere. He smiles and lets go of your hand and jumps into the open manhole. You're doomed to go there eventually, and I'll wait for you. Plus 4% doom. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse for a crazed serial killer, or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city located somewhere deep under the waves? Whatever the case, you should really see a dermatologist about your skin allergy. With each day, it starts to look more and more like fish scales. A card memoir of morbid mermaids ending E. 30 experience, 15 experience for doing a side quest, -3 doom, +1 reason seminar, and +1 day. Continue. Hold upstairs. Cut off from the outside world. The whole town stops receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. I think that just stops us from getting the TV show. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. Well, there's our third key. The run started off pretty bad, but we're on 40% doom. We've got 2 adventures to go. It's not too shabby. We'll take a little bath, and I think this time we actually probably should get a little bit of reason back. And of course we'll get our level up. We've got folklore studies, +1 knowledge. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. +1 luck. So luck is a hidden stat in this game. Most characters, it starts at 6, which is a 50-50. To interact with life. Survival instinct. Pass all event skill checks when your reason is lower than 3. That's really funny, but I'm not chanced at that. I think we'll go for the folklore studies. I think just the +1 knowledge is probably better. And you know what? Screw it. Let's just go all in on the strength build. Why not? Alright, well, we're doing pretty good with the run, so I'm feeling confident about our chance of finishing this. Unfortunately, I know these two are kind of tougher ones. I think we'll start with Spine-Chin's Story of School Scissors. Which this is the one that, if you do the tutorial, you do a special version of just this adventure on its own. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumour has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force a material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch signal, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. I have got such Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain rot that I genuinely thought I had misspelled that word there because I was reading as Eldritch. No, Eldritch is a real word. So we'll take the diary, which is in the storage, because this shows us what we need to do. So, Mara is acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will perform the ritual. A strange tall woman has been following me all day. I can't read that last line. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Be careful with the lines. So we've got square, circle, circle, and a line. Got it. A master dual mod for this game would be terrifying. Eldritch monsters stand next to so many floodgates. Oh my gosh. You roll poorly on your luck check and they flip over 3 copies of Skill Drain. Alright. Must hurry up. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Right, so let's check out the lockers. We need a tiny key to open this locker. I'm going to find one of those around here. Yeah, a wooden bat? How is the wooden bat compared to... Is this speed? Damage 4, speed 100. Plus it's 70. Damage 4, speed 75. I'm not sure if the bat is better or worse. It's slower, so probably better to keep with the hammer, but we can hold on to the bat to throw later. And this one has a friend in it. That's fine. Let's explore the school. See what we can find. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? I do know this one, and I do know something bad happens if you could decline, so we will try to help her. Luck check success. creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze upon your back. Lovely. You feel like something horrible is happening in the school. You must hurry and find those items. Well, we're trying. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. Forgotten specimen. This is doing reason damage, which we're already kind of low on right now. Extinction of Mankind is a pretty good read. The ending is predictable, though. Alright, so what's that chance? We've got a 60% chance to hit. So that's not bad, actually. Let's try them. Let's try swapping this for a strong attack, because I think we can dodge this now. No, we can't dodge this now. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Well, we'll just go for the attack then. Dodge. You can't break the Forgotten Specimen's gaze. Okay, so I do know... Oh! Noritaka Senshi, thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders. I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly normal robot main, trying to play some World of Horror. Welcome in. What were you playing before you came, if you don't mind my asking, Noritaka? Let's give you a shout out, of course. I can spell properly, which it's surprisingly difficult for me. I think we got that correctly. There we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, goodness, I bugged out there. Sorry about that. Oh, awesome. Hope you had fun with that. And Sheldon, thank you for the follow as well. Partly I was a bit distracted there. There was too deep when we made blue screen. Funnily enough, when I was working out what I wanted to do for my Halloween costume, one of my ideas was to go for a blue screen face, but I didn't think it would be... I was worried it would be a bit hard to read. Alright, so you can't break the Forgotten Specimen's gaze. This means... Oh. It means the lights are out first, but this means that he's going to do some sort of big special attack if we don't brace for impact, so we definitely need to prepare for that. So we'll go for a strong attack. And then... Where is it? It's one of these options. Brace for impact, which we can do. So we will ignore any special attack he does. I think you're running windows and nobody wants that. You involuntarily attack yourself. Okay. Well, I think we've got him there though, right? Surely. But attack, 6 damage. Yeah, that's lethal. There we go. Wait, what's that? Pick up. Lump of flesh. Oh boy. Well, it's going to go to storage for the moment, but we might use that later. The lump of flesh is a healing item, but it has some side effects, let's just say. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. Must hurry and find it. That just kind of seems irresponsible. Yeah, I got myself into the game. I've actually got myself and my friend Yomi into this as well. It's surprisingly easy to mod, actually. It's, I was very surprised. I know nothing about programming or anything like that. But yeah, thank you. Right, let's explore and see if we can find this chalk. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack. My words. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky, and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Ah, that's a look you've got going on there, sir. Our chance to hit is getting pretty good at least, so let's just go for our attack dodge routine, see if that works for us. Ow. So the teacher gurgles and murmurs. That means he's going to do a special attack. So we need to brace for impact on that. And then... If I do 2 of those, that's 8. 6% chance of hit. Make that one up to an 8. You know what? We're going to roll the dice. We're going to go... Brace. A, attack boost, attack, attack boost, attack. So we've got 2 attacks at 70%. Not bad odds. Let's see what happens. Hit. I've never seen him disappear underwater. What the heck? I've never seen this before. Can we actually hit him? I don't know if we can actually hit him or not right now. Wait, he's so sticky. Where could he be? Okay, I don't know if we can actually hit him or not. I'm gonna try. We'll place for impact just in case. Okay, we can still hit him, but I didn't kill him. Oh, he forces pieces of his rancid flesh into your mouth? Oh, that's disgusting. I didn't even kill you. Okay, well now we'll kill you. There we go. Oh my god, that was so unintentionally silly. We're kind of a bit beaten up, haven't we? Yeah, I've got graphics for every optional face in the game, including the items that I'm not going to be using, like the masks. We're a little bit beaten up, so I think... oh, we already had our painkillers, didn't we? Right. Oh well, that's fine. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Well, we need the square, and we need that one. But we haven't got the chalk, the candles yet, so we have to find the candles. It's kind of funny, actually. I wasn't going for this, but I kind of ended up kind of life imitating art right now, as I'm kind of... My in-game character is kind of copying me a little bit right now. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. And closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. That's 2 reasons. Yay! This is going well. Do I help? I think all you're cracked up to me. Nice. So, sure, this is the body I'm using right now, this is a spare body. We're using it for calibration. That's why it hasn't got the golden finishing or anything like that. But the fact that it has the standage made for a very good spooky look for Halloween. Let's see, sound of scissors getting closer, you must hurry. Well, we're trying, we're certainly trying it. Anatomy class, you hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick, -1 stamina. This one adventure has really taken it out of us, yikes. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You light them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? You take a step back. Oh. Oh. Right. I forgot that this is different in Timeline B. Yeah, this is the Timeline B final results. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. A pillar of heads is nearly reaching the high ceiling. Each face has the same expression of pure hatred, each mouth screaming the same question. Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Now it's your only chance to send this monstrosity away. Input the correct combinations of bows and claps to perform the banishment ritual. So this is what happens when you find ghosts in this game. The way you deal with them is with a combo of claps and bows, and it's basically a game of Simon. The neat thing about this though is if you successfully figure it out, it's always the same combination for every enemy that you can get rid of in this way. Problem is, we haven't encountered any of those yet, and I have no idea which we're going to go for, so you know what? Clap, bow, bow. Sure, it seems reasonable enough. You take a step back, praying that the banishment ritual was effective. The first move was correct, second move was wrong, third move was correct, second move was wrong, third move was... Okay. Okay, so we did clap, hold on. I'm gonna type this myself. Clap, bow, bow. That's what we did. And a few of them wrong. So I believe next time if we did clap, clap, bow, I think this is correct for if we find another ghost. But anyway, we only got one shot at that, so. The Eldritch Horror is, second and fourth were wrong. Oh, okay, so then it would be clap, clap. Yeah, so clap, so 4 claps and a bow should be correct. If we find another ghost, which we might not. The eldritch horror is slowly moving towards you, seemingly unaffected by the ritual. When you were sure this would finally be the end, you wake up in an ambulance. The paramedic calmly explains that he found you collapsed in one of the classrooms. He shrugs when you ask him about the scissors woman and the friends. Holding as a heat-stroke-induced hallucination, he says, injecting your arm with a needle. The last thing you see before losing consciousness for the second time is the face of the paramedic. 2 old scars visible on both of his cheeks. Fine-tuning story school scissors ending D. 30 XP, 15 XP for thorough investigation, -3 doom, +1 reason stamina, and 1 day. Ume, welcome! Thank you. Thank you. Alright, well, we got our level up at least, so let's see what the god has to say about it first. Time skip. I've not seen this one before. What? I'd have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? Oh, just +5 doom, okay, sure. It's going well, the run started pretty badly, but I feel like we're pulling it back. We're doing great on the doom right now. And, as long as we don't die in the last one, I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. So let's level ourselves up. We might actually need to use our level up to heal. Self-therapy, no need to have that. Wing it. All event skill checks have a negative modifier that makes them harder. Passing an event skill check grants extra XP. I do not want to make skill checks harder. We'll just go for this. This is just free stats, and I think we're going to go for stamina right now, because we need some healing. Clearly Garfield is behind this. Bullets don't work, John. Let's have a nice hot bath. Actually, hot bath or cold bath? I guess we need a cold bath right now. There we go. That one. I just want 10 and 9. We might rest at the start of the next mystery. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Keep. This is our final mystery. This one's going really well. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Alright, so this was why we have the schoolyard. We're going to go to the schoolyard. We've got a load of doom. We are fine on doom. So, in the schoolyard, you can actually recruit allies. The allies themselves, you can kind of use them to distract enemies in combat, but I don't find them very useful a lot of time. But you also need to go to the schoolyard for this particular mystery to do the side quest, because you need to ask about gossip. Here we go. This is the clue we needed. When Akamanto asks which paper you want, you must refuse everything. That's the clue we needed. Any other gossip? How are you doing an English exam? Very well, actually. I'm very good at English. Okay. You can also, you can ask them to join you. And if they refuse to join you, you can actually threaten them to join you, which is kind of a bit sus, but you've heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. So we've got 49% doom. We've got a lot of doom. We're going to go home for a bit and rest for a little while, because our stats aren't looking too good. So a bit of resting will do it for ourselves. Certainly feels good to be back at home. You take a long, hot shower. You phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. That's just no reason. Time flies by so fast. You prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation. 5% doom. We'll do one more. We'll do one more bit of resting. We've got so much doom, we can afford to burn it, I think. You swallow the painkillers. Phone your friend. Don't do. Alright, that's better. 14-13. Now we're in good shape. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Well, let's see if we can convince him that's a bad idea before he gets himself in trouble. Venetian Society. That pair's been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling it will only get worse. That's a new one. I've not seen that before. You've reported to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friend's safe for now, you should look into the legends. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Maybe. Let's find out. Moving company. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to the apartment. Help your friend, or search his flat with a light source. Well, we got a flashlight from those guys earlier. And generally speaking, if the game ever gives you an option that is very context specific, like, hey, you've got a light source, usually it's a good option, so let's try that. You shine your light source in the dark closet and something glitters at you. You grab it as a moving company enters the house, and you've got a ritual mode. Additional magic slot. We're not gonna be using that, but we might need it. We can use it for something later potentially. You read a story about a vengeful samurai, known for wearing a crimson and red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. Well, let's see what the score has to say for itself. Agents of Goizo! Here we go. Goizo specific event. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. -1 reason. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Let's find out. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from the Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that he promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. Do we have wounds? We've got a... We got this injury, but it's not really bothering us. I'm gonna decline. I decline the generous offer and continue on your way. I think that one has a chance of going very badly. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Told you not to do the game, boy! Old newspapers. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Because similar cases have occurred in the past, a trip to the library might be a good idea. So the issues of local newspapers was a waste of time, needs paranoia status. Let's try studying it. Knowledge check success. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. -3 doing, 10 XP. Very nice. We are doing pretty good this one, actually. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for investigation. Stone statues. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of Park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Well, we could, but we don't have any spells. But hey, it's a free event functionally, so we'll take that. You break the window and get into school. We probably shouldn't be breaking into the school, but sure. And get into school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. Oh no, skibidi toilet up in this place. Dead man's float. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. But we do not step close, so let's turn on the lights. You turn on the lights. Luckily, no horrors lurk in the water. That's one reason. Nice. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? Well, we know that we need to say we don't want anything, so it's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes off their mask, as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. I'm questioning if this was the right answer. Akamanto, true form, 38 HP, 3 to all. Nice turn hit. We've got a decent hit chance. Well, I guess we'll just try attack, dodge. That seems to work for us so far. Hey! Alright, dodge actually. Dang it! I keep clicking save instead of load. Alright. Is he working so far? So it's... Man, this guy's got a lot of health there. Ow! Okay, that's bad. I can't load it, can I? Let's save over again. Oh, there we go. Come on. Dodge the attack! Where are you? Oh, let's see, it's going to be doing a big attack, isn't it? Right, strong, and nice. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. Guess we'll try the same thing again. If we're only taking 1 damage from him when he does this, I think we outdamage him. Are we doing 6? In his... Our commander sits closer and lifts you up. In his face you see all your worst fears. Hey! The helmet stopped us from taking damage. Nice. Shout-outs to helms. A really weird Japanese urban legend out of character. That literally never happens. Where's the place? Place of impact. Alright, so I think we can do him this turn, right? 45, yeah, attack. Yeah, so do it. 8 damage exactly. There we go! You defeated Akamanto, true form, 15 experience.
Success!
Perfectly timed, thank you. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you can know that ancient horrors can be defeated. Welcome to Zilla! Hope you're having a great evening tonight. We've just defeated the hideous Akamanto and got a lot of experience for our trouble. 30, 15, minus 3 blue. All go upstairs. School curfew, that's fine. Our last tiny key, and have ourselves a nice bath. What do we need more of? We need more reasons. Let's some reason going. And we'll get our last, it's definitely our last level up. Leadership, +1 charisma. That's not helpful. +1 dexterity. Guess charisma could be good. And I guess we'll go for some... I want to rest anyway before we tackle the final gauntlet, so... Let's go with more strength. We'll go all in on the strength now. Having a good day. I hope you're having a great day as well, Tizilla. Hope you're having a great evening, great afternoon, great times. This is World of Horror. It is a roguelike RPG, and we're actually about to finish this run. It's been a pretty smooth run, all things considered. So we're going to get going, because we've done all of the mysteries now, so we can go to the lighthouse. Oh, Lily Bubbles, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great evening over there. Welcome to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse that has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. 5 keys that we have conveniently been collecting. Padlock A, Padlock B, Padlock C, Padlock D, and Padlock E. Even though I'm pretty sure that only 4 of those are actually padlocks, but who's counting? Enter the lighthouse. You've finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you begin climbing these stairs. Well, first things first, we're going to rest a bit, because we can rest to recover our stamina, our reason, and we need to do that. That's better, we're doing fine on the Doom as well, we are. This should be a pretty much guaranteed win at this point, I think. But hey, never say never. Up the stairs we go. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. Oh, so if there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. Well, find a switch. Not enough dexterity. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. With a buzz, the gate opens, -3 stamina. That's fine, we got 10 more. We're still good, we're still good. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personnel, really. Takahashi-san! Well, Takahashi-san, do we have something for you? Because I'm going to throw a flashlight into your face. For 3 damage, and then I'm going to throw a bat at your face. Another 4 damage. Can I throw the rogue? I can throw the rogue. 0 damage. Okay, that's fair. Energy drink? Oh, I can't throw the energy drink. I'll just use it. Alright, well, he only does 2 damage anyway, so we're 85% chance to hit as well, actually. Hold on. We do a lot of damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do like boost attack, boost attack, boost attack. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and he's weak. And he's weak to it, so yeah, 1-turn kill. Get wrecked. Get absolutely destroyed. New achievement unlocked. I wonder if that achievement was for beating him in 1 turn. That's very funny if it is. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch on water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Strength check success! Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Strength build for the win! Let's go! Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clothes and newspaper clippers, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't know any of them, except for one. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. Well, I'm pretty sure that was the painting. I'm pretty sure the first one we did was ramen, then we did the painting, then we did mermaids, then we did citizens. So I'm pretty sure it's painting. Correct! You rip the newspaper clipping off a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and, with a buzz, the gate opens. Following this winding staircase, you'll stop. Wait a minute. In deja vu here, someone's been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. So that the enemy you fought as the second enemy you fought was run. That one is a little tougher. I think it was Mutant Morphe. I think Tapeworm Salaryman was the first, and I think Mutant Morphe was the second. Or was it the Drain Swimmer? I'm going to say Morphe. I think it was Mutant Morphe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're fine if we are. Wrong answer. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photos suddenly disappear. So does the door, allowing you to continue. Well, doesn't matter, because the dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, we did not. We destroy the mirror as the unnatural fog slowly lifts. You have a leave and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. We did it, guys! That was a pretty smooth run, I gotta say. I do love how it gives you like these, like the last things you do. This is like abbreviation here. In this run, you managed to solve 5 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 1 new event, encountered 7 new enemies, and unlocked 2 new achievements. Got 2 achievements. Oh, I must have missed one of those. Alright. Heck yeah. That was a pretty quick little run. Let's have a look and see what we got for our achievements here. If I can work out. So these are all the achievements I've unlocked. I've played this game quite a lot. Which one was our newest one, though? It's a question. What's this? In the bottom of Forgotten Beast and Survive. Oh, right, so we've done that one. Is there anything here that obviously looks like Takahashi? Not really. There's not really a easy way of telling, I guess, which one. Here we go. This must be one. Defeat a human enemy in 1 combat round. Unlocks Blood Frenzy. So this gives you unlockable things that you can do, that you can find during the game. So like this one here, Witness Curse, it's a spell, you know. I think we got time to do another run. We've only been streaming for 2 hours. I think we can do another run. Oh, it's just the major updates. 2 new old gods. Oh, interesting. I'll need to unlock them. Alright, well, I think we can do another playthrough. Let's see. And you know what? Let's mix up a little bit. Don't want to play the same code all the time. Let's bring out Yoni. My best friend, I'm going to give her a shout out. I don't think she's here right now, but that's fine. She gets a shout out anyway, nerd. my best friend Yomi Quinley, and modded her into the game for her playthrough as well. So I have the mod, so it's good. And let's make this one a tough one. Because we aced that last one, so we're gonna make this one a tough one. Ill-fated. All event skill checks automatically fail. I don't think I've ever completed a playthrough with this one on. To make it easier, we're gonna put the difficulty down to skeptic to make the game combat easier. But if we're gonna fail every skill check, then we're probably gonna have a bad time either way with it. Actually, no, let's go to we'll go initiative. We can make it a little bit easier, but not too much. And to make it extra harder, let's pick a difficult god. Let's go for this guy. I've never actually done a run through this guy. If we lose this one, that's fine. We've won a run tonight. We've got our dub. If we end up losing, who cares? The nuclear tests in the Pacific region have awakened something evil in the depths of the Mariana Trench. Igathag is now slowly emerging, ready to once again rule the coastlines. Days of Igathag. Follow the commands or suffer its wrath. He looks so derpy! He looks like a friend. He doesn't look like an old god. He looks like a giant axolotl. I love him. Godzilla! Let's see. So, we start with experience. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with that. Fast learner. So here's the thing. All of these stat boosts don't really matter at this point, right? Because we're gonna fail all of our skill checks. So we're gonna have a fast learner. Because combat might give us a boost here. And Yumi's hat is blocking her stats, but don't worry, I will fix that. I have a thing for that. We'll grab that, and we'll equip our scalpel. You're born on a bad moon, all event skill checks automatically fail. Correct. We'll go home. And we'll just keep this as it is for now. Nothing in the mailbox. And we'll go to change our clothes, because I thought ahead, and boop! That was Yomi. And in here, we have a little bit of money in the box, which I think I actually forgot to take last time. Anything in here? Library notes. Don't really want those, so I don't want to lose reasons. We'll just sell those. Okay. Put the bath, get our bonus experience. Let's see what mysteries we've got. Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Fine-tuned Scholars School Scissors. Curious Cases of Contagious Coma. Sorrowful Silence of Moonlight Sailors. And Bubble History of Household. Actually, this is a pretty good set of mysteries. I only got one duplicate. Let's start with the School Scissors, since we did that one already. So we know what this one's about. The one with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. But this time I think we're going to do things a little bit differently. Go to the lockers and we'll grab ourselves the bat. Ignore that one, because I think that one does actually give us a penalty if we open it. Yeah, we've got Yomi in the game. I've already completed the game, so now we're going to get Yomi killed instead. Let's explore the school. This door shouldn't be anywhere. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Well, I'm assuming resist will be a check, and we'd fail a check, so let's just enter it. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Oh, it's this place again. Well, we know that moving towards the pyramid is a strength check, which we'll fail. We're going to fail any checks we do. Let's try giving up. Oh my gosh! -5 stamina, -5%. We're on -3% doom. I didn't even know that could happen. Wow. That is, yeah, I guess give up is right. Jeez, 5 stamina? Yikes. I was thinking either like 2 or 3. Oh well. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. Well, we know that this one was a check, so let's try it. Mere thought of studying all those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. There's no way you're going to waste an entire day in that mouldering library, -1 stamina. And we're going beaten up, we've not even had a fight yet. That's possible. On the roof you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand she holds a bag, in the other a pair of bloody scissors. Maru, marked by the scissor lady. Okay, well, we can at least fight. Let's have the dodge. Try and dodge her. And Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. We can go for a strong attack. And we dodged it. Oh, excellent. Dodged attack and get on hit back. There we go. We found the message chalk. So I want to do something different this time. We've got the diary here. And this is the sigil. Which we've almost got correct actually off the bat. I'm going to do it wrong on purpose. I'm going to deliberately put the wrong sigil on. Yeah, that looks correct. Which now is partially correct. There you go. Completely incorrect. I'm going to do this wrong on purpose. See what happens. You stumbled upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school database look for anything that might help your investigation. Well, I'm assuming this will fail, but yep, no check failure. Teeth! No teeth. You find a curious photo containing folders. With rising horror, you discover that you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Oh, that's pretty unsettling. I'm still on -1 doom though. Okay, 0 doom. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Time Warper. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just stick with what we know. Prepare, dodge. Oh, we can't dodge on a strong attack. Prepare, attack, and dodge. Okay, dodge. Ow, I got us. Alright. Try it again. Dodge the attack. And we finish him this time. I think we can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually. I should do it. Reality shifts, your action was cancelled. That's jerk. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. We'll just prepare and strong attack you then. There we go. Cheeky. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. Let them as instructed. Okay, well, we have technically let them as instructed, but, what's that? Let's see what we get this time, if we get the same result or not. Oh. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Yeah, we did. Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Kind of glitching up a little bit there, lady. This is a woman horror. Yeah, horror seems a good word for it. Okay. 52% chance that that's significantly worse. You know what? Yeet. Yeah, I'll take that 4-3 damage to that. The woman stabs you, covering the wall in blood. Oof. Well, I guess we'll just try it again. Oh my gosh. Keckle's menacing. That's gotta be a cue for one of these. Oh man, the break takes so long when you're not strength based. Sucks. No, let's just try and dodge it. We dodge the attack. Okay. 14. We can't do this in one turn, so we'll have to try one more of these. And we're taking more damage. Okay, but if we do... Yeah, I think we can... 84... Oh, it's only 52%. No, it's only 52%. No, only a 52% chance to hit. That won't work. Can we do a strong attack and a dodge? We cannot. Okay. Do one more turn. Okay, we got the dodge at least. This should do it. There we go. The ancient horror lies dead on the floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors, and your mouth widens in a smile. Fine-tuning story at school scissors, ending B. So this woman is gone for good. Or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. XP, -4 doom. Reason Stowner, 1 day. We're on -4 doom. The city is technically safer now. Oh god, stairs, radio signal. Okie dokie, same as before. Let's look at the scissors. 7 damage, speed, 90, small chance of raising doom after each attack. Huh. Interesting. Well, they are knowledge-based. You know what, screw it, we got so much doom. What's the... It's like slower but more damage. Not much slower though. Screw it, we'll take the scissors. We'll get our level up. Folklore studies? Knowledge. Fresh meats. First aid. I think we're gonna go for folklore studies and we'll take the stamina. We took a lot of stamina that one adventure. But no, we were playing this on the easy difficulty. We started with 21 stamina and 21 reason. We were chunked in this mission. Take the key. Alright, well before we go into the next one, guys, I think it's about time for us to take another little break. Don't want to get jump scared by adverts right in the middle of fighting interdimensional horrors. So as always, guys, please keep your hands clear of the closing doors. Get yourself a nice drink, snack, stretch your legs, whatever you might need. And we'll be back again with Yomi battling the forces of evil very, very soon. See you guys in just a few minutes. Thank you! I forgot to unmute myself. One of these days I will stop doing that. Maybe. That's the neat part, you know. Yeah, so thank you. I appreciate. I really appreciate that. No one likes being stuck on mute and forgetting it. Thank you. So we're back. We've got our missions ahead of us. We've got Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist, Curious Case of the Contagious Coma, Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors, and Horrible History of Household Hell. From what I recall, these are actually quite... I vaguely recall these are largely quite easy mysteries, so I'm going to start with the one I think is the hardest, and we'll go from there. Bizarre Brute of the Blood... I don't know this word. Brute? Not heard that one before. Hello, Brute. Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Your neighbour asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? He needs a botanist. That's kind of what they need, right? That's a thing they use. You've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. So here's the old gods thing. He's telling us what we shouldn't investigate. And for the side quest, we've got to investigate the school location twice. He was a botanist. I actually am a botanist. I'm a level 90 botanist in the critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV has an unlimited free trial to level 70, including both A Realm Reborn and the award-winning expansion Heavensward, and now including the second expansion Stormblood too. There's no limitations on playtime. Anyway, so he's saying we shouldn't investigate downtown, the forest, or the mansion. Unfortunately, we need to investigate downtown, but the side quest is to investigate the school. So we'll go for the school first and see what the side quest gets us. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. Close the door, escape the bathroom. Needs holy candle. Well, we don't have a holy candle. I feel like escape the bathroom might be a skill check or a doom penalty. Let's try escape the bathroom. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. -2 reason. Okay, fair enough. That's reasonable, I suppose. Still does not want us to investigate downtown. Well, we'll go back to school, I guess, and after that, I guess we'll just kind of wing it. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Stare in disbelief. How is this possible? -1 reason. Oh, jeez. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. They have the same effect in other mammals? Oh, he still doesn't want us to investigate downtown, but I just noticed something. His face is over the, his face is appearing over the image. That's very funny. Well, we have to investigate downtown, unfortunately, because that's where we need to go. So I guess we'll find out what the wrath is. I'm going to assume it's a doom penalty. Okay, yeah, +2% doom. Your investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Okay, well, I know that's a strength check, so we're not going to do that. I'm assuming that's a doom penalty, and I'm assuming this costs some funds, which we've got 7 of, so we'll go for that. This double frappe macchiato is a nice pick-me-up, -1 funds. Are you playing a relaxing game? Oh, what are you playing, Tizela? In fact, this game's kind of the opposite of relaxing, but I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Well, back to downtown. Snow! Oh, I can't sound familiar. I've blown up. You can hear a faint sobbing sound coming from an alley nearby. There you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You can hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. Ugh. That's, yeah, glued corpse. I guess that seems like a reasonable assessment of that. On the plus side, these cursed scissors are really putting in the work. He's all cheeked up. Yeah, I'll say. Well, I mean, the cursed scissors do it. I mean, look at this chance to hit and the damage. That's kind of bonkers. Alright, well. Let's just go for one of these. Watch the attack. Alright, well, can we get two? Yeah, we can just hit this guy twice. That'll do. There we go. You shouldn't use curses in combat. Yeah. So they did say the curse scissors do have a chance of raising doom with each attack, but I mean the damage is so good. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Go to investigate apartment, school, and village. Okay, well we're going to the village. It could go somewhere else, but we need to go to the village, so more doom for us. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment, I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. I'm good, thanks. You don't decline me, you fool! He shouts as you flee the house. The old man throws the books at you and one of them hits you in the head, -1 stamina. It's dark, you don't remember the trees going so close to... Okay, so for this one we just have to investigate all of these forest tiles until we find the right one. I actually don't know if there's a right one or if it's just... you have to investigate them all. Small shrine. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble upon a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. I feel like praise probably a skill check. Let's just wet. Luck check failure. You triple the evil-looking statue. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a trouble feeling about it. Plus 5% doom. Unfortunate. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Leech Girl! The worst supervillain! Let's see, we got a good chance of... Actually, we can just kill her, right? Stab, 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 stab. That's just lethal. There we go. Got some doom out of it, but saves us from getting any other injuries. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the tree just a few meters away. In front. Luck check failure. The decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse that someone has propped up. The idea that someone can do it so close to you so quietly makes you shudder. 2% doom. We're still down Helm with doom. 20% is not ideal, but... Trees bent overhead block the sunlight and begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. Awesome. Well, we knew this was going to be a hard one. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power is too risky. I feel like it's too risky is going to be a reason penalty. Let's just try tapping into the power, see what happens. Let's check failure. You feel you've the attention of something terrible. Plus 2% doom. We're getting a lot of doom here. And doom is not something you can easily get rid of. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. I know for a fact helping the dog is a strength check. Don't risk it. -1 reason. Of course. Be fair, I mean, I think I would suffer -1 reason if I had to leave a dog behind, for any reason. You think about the weird case of 3 people vanishing by the seaside. Rumors say they just walked into the sea and disappeared under the waves. It's horrible, but you want to follow them too. -2 doom, -2 reason. Oh my gosh. We're getting wrecked on reason here. Overgrown mansion! Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down into the basement. Falling through the hole in the basement, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. So this fight's interesting because in this fight, you're not actually fighting Shiro-san. You're actually escorting him out. At least, that would be what you would be doing if we hadn't done the side quest. But we have the option, what's that? Which I like how it just says, Shiro what? The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it bursts the fruiting body of a fungus. And now we have an actual boss fight. So, yeah, he was already dead. So, we got a 70% chance to hit. And I don't think we can one turn him, but 1, 2, 3, swing. And then we'll go for a dodge. I don't know the time to dodge. Okay, we'll go regular attack and then dodge. Dodge the attack! Excellent. Got 17 left, which we are still just shy on, so we'll just load that last one. Do it again. Dodge the attack! Excellent! And then prepare, stab, and that'll do it. The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. With no body to grow from, you hope that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you, they were protecting you from the unnatural form of life. Weakened, you stumble out of the mansion, hoping to forget. Ending B. 30 XP, 15 XP, minus 4 doom, plus 1 stamina reason, and a day. And a level, and an old god effect. 3D flood, the water level suddenly increased with our city slowly sinking. Exploring the seaside location has a chance of inflicting the drenched status. Actually, I don't know what that one does. I think that's like a small penalty, like reason or something. Speaking of reason, we're on 4 reason right now, so we are definitely going to be putting some effort into improving that. +1 luck, +1 prism, +1 dex. I'm going to take the quick thinking part because while the dex doesn't matter for skill checks, I believe there's a few events that have a bonus for this, and we are definitely getting that reason back because we need that badly. Let's take a bath, get our small key, get some more reason gained. There we go. And the other 3 we have left, I think we can do these ones quite easily. We'll start with this one. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Savers. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away from it for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Let's get mystery. You start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. Going to investigate downtown, mansion, or hospital, and what's our side quest? Discard 2 item cards. We have 2 items to discard? Wait, we have our friends... Oh wait, no, that was... We don't have a diary. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried about the side quest. We'll just, we'll deal with the doom penalty. While you walk through crowded spaces, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Deception check failure. Before you realize your wallet is missing, the thief is long gone. -2 funds. Although you brave the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. We're racking up loads of doom, but we're fine. We're fine on doom. When you enter a pet metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat next to you. It's marked with your name. I think when we examined the package, I think that was a luck check or a dex check. So we don't want to do that. Let's ignore it. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget the package as soon as possible. -1 stamina. That's fine. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Don't blink or suffer its wrath? Ah. Weird. I don't know what that one means. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Read it, burn it, take it. Well, I feel like read is probably some sort of check. Take it maybe as an item. Probably burn it's a good idea. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. -3 doom. Alright, probably about as good a result as we could hope. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. Why are you here? This is the mansion, not the village. Whatever. Maybe that's where he's going to be next. Lucid reflection. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2 doom. Well, that's equaled that out, I guess. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You look around, hoping to spot one of them. The beach. Ice up. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Strength check failure. A blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. -2 stamina. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Well, we're going to the seaside, so get furious. No. That pair's been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose him, but can't let the thing will only get worse. -2 stamina. Stamina's looking a bit rough, but I think we're still actually doing okay, if you can believe that. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town centre. Look for a warehouse job, try to recruit allies, pray at the temple. That's probably strength, that's probably charisma, let's just type praying. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. The smell of burning incense and old wounds calms you down. +2 reason. Heck yeah! You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. A full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbour. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you can hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight and it's pitch black again. There's nothing you can do now. You head home, that weird chant still in your head. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the wave. So for Saga Moonlight Sailors, ending B. But there was some mystery. New events available. 30 XP, -4 Doom, +1 Stamina Reason, and +1 Day. I actually don't know if that's like the bad ending or just a timeline B one. Roads closed. Roads leading out of town were closed by police. You'll now have to find a new way out. Visiting places located outside the city costs 1% more Doom. I'm okay on Doom. We're on 26% Doom and we're on like our 4th adventure. We're fine. I don't have valid fishing licenses. The puppies are going to be crazy. You got a license for that fishing? We need some stamina badly here. Let's get some stamina going. But yeah, I knew some of these ones are kind of easy because not every license, not every mystery in this game has a boss fight at the end, and some of them the bosses are actually avoidable as well. We'll go Contagious Coma next. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Oh, we can score this. Always empty its hour. Oh, well this one remember from us, I'm turning on the lights. +1 reason. Reports mentioned a patient 0. Who could they be? Oh, we're gonna go downtown, so we're gonna make the god mad again. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Then you look in, confront the stranger, and run in terror. That feels like a check. That's probably a perception check. That's probably just a penalty. I guess a luck check? Let's try it. Charisma check. A priest from the nearby temple asks what you are doing. When you can't make up a lie, you are thrown out. You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Break the gaze. Not even closing your eyes lets you unsee the irresistible gaze of Igothaig. A voice inside your head suggests getting rid of your eyes entirely. Oh. And with each passing day, you agree with it more and more. -2 Doom, -2 Stamina. Well, let's use that level up to replenish that stamina. +1 luck, +1 perception. Oh yeah, sharpening stone, +1 damage. Yeah. Oh, that's good. You got their name and address. Let's get out of here. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Ask about them or don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin it. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over. That's one reason. We do go on the reason race. Just, also go on the stamina. With Yomi's little baby 3 strength. Agent Zero's house seems empty, you should search it carefully. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling that something is wrong. Where are all the people? This feels like some sort of, like, check. Like a luck check. This seems like a doom penalty. That's one doom. Good night, Linus. Have a great evening. Have you been enjoying the game while you're here tonight? Always a pleasure to have you. Take care. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. That always ends well. Someone taps you on the back. Oh, it's this guy again. The guy who wants to know if the bus is still running. Well, this man... We've got a 107% chance to hit. Yeah, we're just gonna stab him. Actually, wait, can we do it in 2 hits? 1, 2, there we go. There we go, just get absolutely destroyed. The quarantine ring is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Invisible clouds. A weird cloud formation is formed above Shirakawa. Everyone you know thinks it's really freaky, but they can't help but observe it. You know there's a hidden, unsettling truth behind the weather like that. Plus 2 doom. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. You managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine ring, where all the current patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Investigate. The complete silence of this place hits you when you reach one of the bed. All of the patients are dead. -3 reason. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though, with no sick people left alive, it is the end of this strange illness. Ending B. Very experience, 4 doom, 1 reason stamina, and a day. Hold upstairs. Heart of Darkness. The imposing shadows cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. I think that's fine. I think we're actually still fine on this round. We'll take a bath, we'll get some more stamina. And then we've only got 1 more left, right? Yeah, horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Uru Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4, who disappeared without a trace one summer, but is it the only tragic event that took place here? Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Run? Next check failure. You run from the window. Faint whispers coming from the smog itself will haunt you for weeks. -2 reason. Okay. What was expecting of that? The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Who's water? Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's pleasant. Seeing the 2 chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the last week. Research occult notes, call the police, do nothing. That's probably intelligence check, which would fail. Charisma check, do nothing. Make a mental note to avoid visiting small family restaurants anytime soon. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. Only one problem. You need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Alright, to the seaside. Old Fisherman. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen there can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. By talking to them, buy them around, that's... yeah. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. -1 funds, 5 XP. Make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. This can't end poorly. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, that you could have sworn one of them blinked. What is this man's head? Why is his head so tall? I mean, kill a vampire, yeah, I guess. Sure. Well, we've got about 107% chance to hit, so I'm not really afraid of the guy. A curse? This is just OP, is that what I'm discovering here? We dodged the attacks and we'll just stab him with the scissors again. I have to do it twice, unfortunately, but... Death to Pillar Vampire via scissors. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. I'll leave once again. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion likes to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Start with the shelves, check out the table. We don't have time for this. We don't have time. It's the next room. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Straight from the room. You leave the strange room as the stone slowly descends underground. Minus one reason. That's fine. Keep looking for the key. Oh, this one again. Minus 2 doing minus 2 stamina. Sure. The room layout of this place doesn't make any sense. You've been trying to leave this mansion, but each door leads to the same musty hallway. You start to panic, trying to find a solution. That's the way out. Electric failure. You panic and begin to run through the doors, each time ending up in the same musty corridor. Eventually you collapse, exhausted and terrified. When you get up an hour later, you spot a tiny door you missed. It leads you to the main hall. The way out. Nice to stamina. Following a suspicious person, you enter... Oh, this one again. Touch the room. Nice room, broken bubble. Oh, just throw that at someone if we need to. Evergreen garden. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. Well, that's pleasant, but I feel like the cursed scissors have somehow made this trivial. What's that? Black hair. Combines with sewing kit. Okay. Don't want to know. Study room. You aren't sure what to expect. The study door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty. Something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Or some more. You try to explore the side corridors, but it's too dark. If only you had some sort of light. No light sources this time, though. Step closer. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Full history of House Hotel, ending at C. Play experience, fortune, 1 reason to stand and 1 day. Up upstairs. Sure, doesn't matter now, we're pretty much done. Get an extra level up, and I guess we'll get... Sure, I guess we'll get some charisma, why not, and we'll raise our stamina. Go home, take the key, have ourselves a bath, some reason, and this should be pretty much it. That's the lighthouse. 52 doom, this should be easy, right? Open all the locks. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your guide's telling you 2 things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should go as far from this place as you can, as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing the stairs. Well, we're going up the stairs. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. But there isn't with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body, minus 2 reason. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Oh, we had no light source again, so... Decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Nice thing, reason. Following the winding staircase, you stop. Oh, wait a minute. Don't go to your apartment. Stole all the clothes and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. second one you investigated, which I believe was... Was it the... No, Scissors we did first. I think it's Botanist. Correct answer. XP. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. To switch inside, you have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. Well... Oh, we actually can still do it. Huh. I guess it doesn't count as a skill check. Following the winding staircase, this is the one with the strength check will not pull the plug apart. Yeah, we can fail that one. Minus 3 stamina. Following the winding staircase, you're by a metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Knowledge check passed. I guess maybe the skill check failures don't count for these events. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens to next way. Dark clouds swirl up the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, we didn't. We kind of crushed that one. I thought it was going to be a heck of a lot harder than it was, but... Scissors OP, I guess. As the electronic flog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. Next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening of the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Wow. We solved 5 mysteries, saw 1 new event, encountered 9 new enemies, and unlocked 1 new achievement. I thought that was going to go a heck of a lot worse than it did, but you know what? We'll take that. And you know, I think we might even just make that our last run for the night. I mean, we had 2 successful runs there. I feel like we should probably not push our luck on it. And then draw a gunpla and think, ooh, awesome. I'll tell you guys, I'm going to take us back to the chatting screen for a little bit. Well, a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, perhaps, but I think that's not a problem. I think I've shown this game off pretty well, and I don't want to... the game only has so much content, I don't want to get too repetitive. So I'll catch you guys over by the chatting screen in just a moment. So mind your hands on the closing doors as usual. I'll see you down in a second. There we go. Jeez, it was such a fun game. I'm glad it was fun. I was a little worried because, I mean... Okay, this is not me complaining at you guys, but when the chat is quiet, it makes me worried that I'm not being interesting enough, that's all it is. But no, I do genuinely hope you guys had fun watching that game. It was a game that I'm a big fan of. I've been playing this game on and off every now and then, like for a couple of years now. And if you're interested in this game, then I genuinely would encourage you to give it a try. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things you can find and unlock in it. And it's a very good spooky game if you're like me and you don't do very good with, like, jump scare horror, or you haven't got very good reflexes like shooter games that are very spooky. But yeah, I hope you guys were enjoying watching that game there. Because I'm just saying, oh, awesome. Yeah, so guys, real quick, so just for our usual wrap up, it's been a little bit of a short one tonight, but we will definitely be doing some more longer streams later in the night, in the week. So just as a reminder for you guys, on Wednesday, we're going to have Exia, welcome! We're kind of just wrapping up, but I hope you're doing well today. We had 2 successful runs on World of Horror, and now we're just kind of having a little decompress, little post-stream wind down. Oh, I'm sorry, Exia. But welcome in, though. I do hope you're doing well. As I was saying, we are going to have some other streams later in the week. We're going to be doing some Master Duel with some viewer duels on Wednesday, and back to Gundam Battle Operation on Saturday. I need to work out what we're going to do for our next big game, though, because we finished Final Fantasy II last week, and World of Horror was very much a one-off game I just wanted to do, mostly just because it's Spooky Month, it's just inappropriate to be using it for Halloween. But I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next. I might do Final Fantasy III. Maybe, I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I can find something different to do, or if we're just going to carry on the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Marathon, because I've been having a lot of fun with doing that. Even Final Fantasy II actually kind of surprised me with how much I actually had fun with it, even if it didn't quite stick the landing at the end. I'll be able to join on Battle Operation. Yeah, so Operation 2, Saturday, is going to be 7 p.m. So my streams are a little bit later than usual this week, because Daylight Savings Time over here ended on Sunday, like the one just gone. But in America, daylight savings time hasn't changed yet. So it kind of means that my streams end up being a bit late by comparison. Following week, then we'll be back more to our usual sort of times, kind of 5 p.m. rather than 6 p.m. starts. I play on PC, Tizza. That's the version I'll be playing on. But guys, thank you for being here. I do genuinely hope you guys all had fun watching the game. Like I said, again, it's not me like, oh, you guys need to chat. It's purely just me wondering, like, I hope I'm not being boring. I hope this game isn't uninteresting to watch, because I really do like this game, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it as well. I think I want to keep the Halloween feeling around for a little while longer as well. I think we can, at the very least, we can wear the Halloween costume for Wednesday's Master Build stream. I'm glad to say this is not me complaining at you guys for not being talkative. It's purely just me worrying that I'm being boring. That's all it is. I have problems with that. Self-confidence issues, huzzah! But yeah, we will be doing some Master Duel on Wednesday, and if you would like to join for some viewer duels for that, I will be taking anyone on. We'll be playing whatever we feel like. You know, you want to bring Cash, you want to bring Runic, you want to bring Sword Souls, whatever decks you want to bring. We're just going to have a good old open lobby for anyone to join in there. See you soon. Yeah, well, don't go anywhere, because we're going to do our raid, of course. And I see someone online who definitely deserves a raid. We're going to raid Wispy. We like Wispy. We always have fun time in Wispy streams. She's lovely. So guys, as always, thank you all for being wonderful guests. It's been an absolute pleasure to serve you. I do genuinely hope you had fun watching World of Horror tonight. I will see you all again on Wednesday for Master Duel. And, we're going to give our raid message, of course. Perfectly normal maid raid. If you have the emote, feel free to use it. If you don't, then just put a heart or whatever in. Anything will work. But I'm gonna send you guys over to Wispy. So guys, as always, please keep your hands clear of the closing doors, and your legs, and your tongues, and your wings, and your tentacles, and any other limbs you may happen to have that could be injured by getting caught in the closing doors. And I'll see you guys again, hopefully on Wednesday. Thank you all again for being wonderful guests, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.